They gotta relax.
Ooh. It's Hot 937 Hartford's number one for hip hop and R&B. How you doing? I'm Jenny Boom Boom. I'm so happy to be here on your Friday. And of course, man, we got Michi. Can you believe we got this guy in the building? I'm so excited about this. We got Young Gravy in the building. What up? How you doing?
What's poppin'?
He's so like, yo, I love this whole like energy, right? Like this man just like, sexiness comes out his pores. Comes out of his pores.
I'm greasy right now. I got extra sexy on me.
So anyway, I just wanted to tell you right now. I know you're into like moms and Milfs and stuff. So if you want to make out later, let me know. I'm here.
It's a boom boom room.
I brushed my teeth. I flossed. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So Young Gravy, of course, you've been around for quite some time now. You have a lot of music out. But of course, we're playing right now Betty. And I just need to know, like, first of all, I know you like to flip a lot of old records, but why Rick Astley?
I mean, it bangs. It's one of the best songs ever, I think. And I didn't think they'd let me clear it, so it took me a while to do it.
Really?
I would have done it earlier. Yeah, but then I got like a tip from somebody that they were down. So then I just did it, and it worked out.
Well, Rick Astley, he's still like touring all the time. He just did a show out this way on the East Coast, right? So I know he's still active, but you brought this man's career to a whole nother level again. Rick Astley, he's in high demand, I feel like now.
I want to claim that. I appreciate that. That's what people think. I know the original one just went 5 times platinum or something. That's kind of lit.
It did 5 times platinum?
Yeah, and that was a little bit after the drop. So I don't know how much I influenced that, but it maybe add a little extra zest to it.
Wow. Okay. So I know that you just got an award, a Juno Award a little while back. You just performed at the MTV VMAs. I mean, everything must feel, how does it feel to you? I can only imagine.
Sight. Feels nice. Feels marvelous. I didn't think when I started rapping, I didn't think it'd get anywhere close to this. So it feels good. It's a lot, but I'm happy.
So how did you even get started out in this? Like, how did you start rapping? Like, what is your history in music?
I was a listener until I was 20, maybe, and I was in college, and I was, helping start other businesses and just hustling. And I thought, you know what? I saw these rappers popping on SoundCloud. I thought I could do that.
So who's your favorite rapper? Like, who were you as a child looking up to? Who did you want to be like?
Good question. I mean, probably the longest lasting would be Lil Wayne.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And you have a record with Lil Wayne.
I do.
Which is dope. You have Oops.
The Oops remix.
Yeah, so you have a record with Lil Wayne. You have a record with Juicy J too, which is incredible.
Probably my second, yeah.
Your second favorite rapper of all time? Okay.
Yeah, him and 3 6.
So you know what? Let's get into Betty, and we're gonna play one more record, Meech, because I know you have like 5 or 6 of his records cleaned up, and we want to because we of course are playing this Betty record, but we really want to introduce you to who Young Gravy is. It's at 937.
Gravy.
Oh, this is the record, of course, that put you on, right?
Yeah,
Mr. Clean?
this is my first pick.
Yeah.
It
nice
gets spin
here.
sometimes. It gets spin sometimes.
Yeah, it's been what, 4 years now since that came out, right?
5 probably.
5 years. Okay. Yes.
This was like my favorite song.
Yes.
And it just popped. I mean, it popped off later, and then it's never really slowed down that much.
I'm gonna. Thank you, Bob. It's Hot 937 Hartford's number one for hip hop and R&B. Now, the first record that Michi just played is Mr. Clean. And that was the record that really put you on, right, in the industry, Mr. Clean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So then, of course, now Betty is like a huge record too. But you your records are funny. And your whole energy, and I was just telling him this, like, I think you probably agree there, Meech. It's like, to me, very refreshing, because I just feel like a lot of hip hop is very serious right now. Very serious. So it's like you come through like with a whole party type of energy, just let's have fun together. Some of your titles of your records are Welcome to Chili's, Richard Simmons, where you talk about your watch is dancing like Richard Simmons on your wrist. You got the Martha Stewart record, which of course you use like that 60s music, like you would hear like on commercials back in maybe the 60s where they're trying to say, oh, this vacuum cleaner is perfect when I'm cleaning the house and watching my children, that type of thing. You have Cadbury Cream. You have a whole record that's actually dedicated to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so.
Yeah, I think it's out the box.
Yeah. So when you go in there, what's your writing process like, Young Gravy?
I thought you meant Whole Foods.
When you go in Whole Foods, I mean, what are you looking for?
What's your shopping
Specifically
process?
first. Yes.
Writing process is I got a lot more into the production side of things now, so I do a lot of the actual production with whatever producer I'm working with, and then the bar is kind of just when I think for me it's the first line is the hardest. Like you gotta think of one line that you like, and then once I have to go off rhymes, it's easy. But
how long does it take you to make that one line?
It depends. I do have like a little document of like things I didn't use that I sometimes pull from, but sometimes I'll just gotta get in there and like sometimes I'll just freestyle some gibberish and like and I get a good flow down and go off that. But yeah, that's how most songs start with just a little something, get that one bar and maybe a hook and build off that.
So how do people like Martha Stewart, Richard Simmons, do they know that they have these records dedicated to them by you?
Well, actually, yeah. Kind of a goal, specifically with Martha Stewart, was for her to hear it, and then she did, and then we made a commercial together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, we did. We made a commercial together, and she had me over to her house and stuff, and it worked out really well.
Wait a minute, hold on. So, because Martha Stewart, I believe she still has a home here in Connecticut. So, but you went to her house, she probably has like 5 houses. Yeah. You went to one of her homes, and you were there with Martha Stewart. Did she put out like a whole table setting? Did you have lunch? Like, tell me about this experience. Was Snoop there?
It was the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was there. I was performing at a bat mitzvah that night for one of her neighbors. It was just one of those types of neighborhoods, a lot of rich people.
Yeah.
And
you're going to have a house there very soon, I'm sure. Young Gravy. Yeah. Okay.
But I brought her. I didn't bring her as my date. She was going anyways, but that's how I kind of like to think about it.
Oh, that you're bringing her, Martha Stewart, as your date. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, I think she's single. She's single.
She is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You asked. You inquired.
Inquired. And yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Wow.
We did a commercial that was playing in theaters.
Yeah, I did not know that. Mm-hmm. Did you see this, Meech? No, I feel like I have to go back and Google this thing.
You look it up. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good commercial.
Now, Martha Stewart, how does she smell? I'm just wondering. I feel like she would smell so good. Yes.
Yeah, not like food. She smells like a woman.
Like a woman.
A woman that's
Like that's what? Tell me about
business. A woman that knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Okay, can you?
Smells prudent.
Prudent. Okay, yes, that's a good word. That's a good word. That's a great word right there. Were you ever worried with the music that you come out that people in hip hop wouldn't take you seriously? I mean, was that ever a concern for you?
Some people don't. Now, and enough people do that it doesn't, weighs it out.
So I'm just asking, as far as other artists, were there artists that you felt like you had to really prove yourself to? I mean, obviously you have records with big people, but was that a concern that you felt I have to prove myself somehow, or no?
Not necessarily. I mean, I wanted my artists that I like to like me, but I don't really. If I'm doing a feature, it's for me. I don't need other artists as a feature really. To my biggest songs are usually just me. But if I put a feature on an album, it's because it's an artist that I love, that I want to work with. Mm-hmm. And most people, at least from my experience, most artists, once they hear a couple songs, they kind of get it. And if they don't get it, that I'm not their cup of tea, cup of gravy. Because you are a cup of gravy.
I love all the your hashtags too on your IG and stuff. I forget what you wrote mom you're pushing a G Fuel, right? G Fuel,
oh, yeah.
You're doing commercials for G Fuel now,
mm-hmm.
and you did this really funny hashtag. I'm trying to find it now, but you did something about the fact mom approved or something. You're all about the moms.
Yeah.
You love the moms.
Yeah.
So in fact, Michi has a story to tell you, Young Gravy, right now.
All right.
About how he knew that you were really into moms. Go ahead, Meech.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there in a week and a half, I think.
They were yelling, they were chanting while he was playing. He was playing your music, Young Gravy. They were chanting, "Hide your mom."
Yeah, it's an epidemic. There's a lot of people that will, this trend started on the internet where people would take my music and then just start showing off their mom and trying to offer
really
their mothers.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting, and I think it kind of became cool, And I mean, like, not that it's not cool. I was just interesting that was the popular thing, and then I think people realized it was an actual risk.
And I mean, you are 6'8", and you're like, you got a lot going on there.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, what is the oldest you'll go? Because you're in your 20s. What? You're 26, 27? 26. So, how old will you go in the situation? Because I know me personally, I'm not 26, but I ain't going to 80. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain, like, if you gray down there, I can't mess with you. I can't. That's not my thing. If I see that,
Goodness.
That's just me.
I probably
That's
wouldn't. I probably just keep my eyes elsewhere.
You just close your eyes.
I think I'd get to. I don't know, 60 maybe.
Really, you'll go to 60.
I've been to 49.
You've been to 49.
It should be 51 now. So.
Oh wow.
I don't
Okay.
know what
Do you want to say who that is or?
Nah.
No. Okay. That was just a.
Just
Okay.
a good time.
It was a good time. So, okay. But you're not looking to like be in a relationship with any of these people, right? Like you're not. This is just this is a hit it and quit it, right? Is that what you guys call it, right? Meech, hit it and quit
I don't
it.
think any man has ever said that.
Meech, have you said hit it and quit it? No.
No, we don't.
Okay, all right. So, is this just dip dive and get out of there, or I don't really know how you guys say it.
No, it's hit it, and find out more about them, more about how they feel. Actually, that's genuinely, I think, kind of my approach is. I feel like that's kind of how it works now. Is if you hook up with somebody, that's kind of how first dates work a lot. Maybe that's just in my space, but that's how I've had girlfriends in the past. That's how I met them. Sometimes you just a little horny and you end up getting a girlfriend.
Just for the night?
No, for 2 years.
Wow, 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years. Okay, all right. So, would you date someone your own age? Because I heard that you have in the past dated someone your own age, young Gravy.
Who said that?
Well, sorry. In the press, I have read that you've dated women your own age.
Okay.
So, what is your, because like when I go on a website, because I be going on them websites late night,
Yeah.
I be looking for certain things.
Someone's exposing me, man.
So what are you looking for? Are you looking for, are you like typing in granny, or are you going like, what's your, preference?
Not granny. Nothing against grannies. That's not what I'm searching, I guess. What do you mean search? You mean like just what was my go-to?
Yeah, your go-to. What's the go-to?
Spicy. That's what we decided on the last little interview.
Oh, okay.
Spicy women, like a boisterous Latina.
Oh, okay. This is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, tonight you're going to be over at the Big E, so maybe you'll be able to bump into that young lady, because I know you'll be there performing live tonight.
You got loud Latina women out here?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right, word up.
Yes. Sexy Latina woman.
All right.
Like
cool.
sexy.
And I'm thinking, I forgot about your age question. I had big women my age, and actually had a girlfriend that was like a year younger than me, believe it or not. But, I think around 30.
Okay. Because Leonardo DiCaprio supposedly won't date anybody that's over.
Yeah, I've been seeing
that's over 25.
I've been seeing people making little memes about like, oh, if you're too young for Leah, or too young for Young Gravy, too old for Leah. I don't know. It was something pretty clever. Yeah, 30 plus is like good, mature, woke.
Okay. Good.
Probably have similar music taste.
Perfect, Young Gravy. So you're 6 foot, what, 8 or 7?
7.5.
Okay. So you never played sports? Like, were you into sports, or?
I played sports.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Where are you getting your information from?
I'm wondering. I'm asking you. What are the sports that you played? Did you play?
I
I know the go-to is basketball right now. That's what I want to say. But are there other sports that you did do?
I played. Actually, the only sport that I was kind of like good at was I used to do like trick skiing, flips.
Oh wow, really?
Pretty random. Then I got hurt a lot. I'm not that good at basketball. I wish I was better. I'm not good enough for my height.
Okay.
Kind of just I'm all right.
Trick skiing. Wow, I have to check out some videos of you doing that. That's crazy.
That was tight. And
he's like, I was tight. Olympic medals, no problem.
I played hockey as a kid. I wish I would have kept playing hockey.
Really?
Hockey's sick. I watch hockey now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like it for the brutality?
No, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's
exciting,
but I guess it's because the Tampa Bay Lightning started showing me love, and they were bringing me out to a bunch of games.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Players, and I never been a huge sports guy when I was younger. I didn't have a team, and then I got to know one and kind of get down with them. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I actually am a sports fan now.
Nice. Okay. So if you could replace Hugh Hefner and live in the Playboy Mansion, would you?
I don't know. I'll
I
probably
just-
make my own.
You make your own
Yeah,
mansion
make my own
with all the Milfs? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to know. And Martha Stewart would be there making sure to design the whole
Yeah,
mansion,
yeah,
make
okay.
sure all the meals are right.
Yeah. I need a new one.
Well,
Okay.
congratulations on all your success. Tonight you'll be over at the Big E, and you'll be looking for your Latina female.
Boisterous.
That's boisterous.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Pizzazz and smells prudent.
Okay.
That's what I'm after.
She's going to smell prudent.
Yeah.
I'm going to start using that term. I'm right now sniffing my armpits. Oh, no, I don't think I smell prudent. Well, anyway, Young Gravy, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll get back into Betty right now. Actually, you know what? What do you want to hear?
You got welcome to Chili's or Whip a Tesla.
Tell them what you got there, Meech.
Play Magic. That's a good one.
Okay, cool. Young Gravy, thanks so much. It's at 937.